So as we're getting closer to the third inning program, a lot of people are wondering, is the third inning program voucher worth it? Am I going to be able to make some stubs? Should I buy all three bosses now? Should I wait a little bit to see who the three new bosses are going to be and then go ahead and purchase it? I'll answer all of that for you in this video. So to start things off, is it worth it? No. Unless you 100% can finish it on the first day it comes out, which is going to be Friday, or if you can finish it 100% on that second day, because after the second day you start minimizing the profit that you're going to get. So let's say right now roughly each and every single one of these bosses are 29k, which I already checked the community market and they are roughly 29k, except for some that have some outliers, but that's only probably Bob Feller, who doesn't even have that outlier. He's 29k as well. So that means that you're spending roughly 87k for all these program bosses, unless of course you already had one and kept one, and then buying the other two would be a lot cheaper. But let's say you didn't, for instance. So you spend 87k, and once you complete it you get 15k back from obtaining the voucher. So boom, you're set. You spent 72k. You will only make that stubs, that amount of stubs back and then some if you complete it on the first 2 days. Once you start hitting the third day, it becomes less profitable since everybody is going to be completing it on that third day, and it's just going to go ahead and lower the prices due to the oversaturation of the cards inside the market. Another thing is you have to pay attention to how hyped up the bosses are. If we get, let's say, 3 Bob Fellers in terms of the hype, then we're not really going to go ahead and look to make a profit since nobody is going to really be wanting those cards. For example, we got Brian Roberts so far, who I believe is going to be a great card. He's going to be a contact, speed, and fielding type of guy. But the problem is, you look at Stage 2 Team Affinity Diamonds, you go to the Tampa Bay Rays in specific, and you got Vidal Brujan. And what is he? He's basically someone very similar to Brian Roberts, I would say, where he is a great contact hitter, has good enough power, and then he has excellent speed and excellent fielding. The only probable downside to him is that once you prime Brian Roberts, he probably goes up to a 96, 97 overall, and he's probably just a tad better. But is he worth the amount of stubs? That's what most of the buyers are going to have to go ahead and decide for themselves, and that's what's going to go and either drive his price up or drive it down, and unfortunately not allow you to make a profit. So my answer is pretty simple here. You go ahead and buy these if you are planning on finishing it on the first day, because regardless of whether they are hyped up or not, usually on the first day, if you're one of the first ones to complete it, or one of the first, let's say 25, you 100% are making probably double what you spent, which means more than 72k times 2, which is 144k. You would be making more than 144k most of the times. Keep that in mind. So if you can be one of the first 25s, it is always 100% worth it. But if you're not, and you're going to be one of the guys that finishes it even with the voucher on the second or third day, then don't do it. Just save the stubs and wait until down the line a card comes out that you really want and that you can invest in. Or if you like gambling, then just go ahead and throw it into packs. But as I say, you want to go ahead and make sure that 1, you can finish it on the first day. Number 2, you want to make sure that the bosses are hyped. When it comes to buying these 3 program bosses, if you're wondering when is the best time to buy them, I would buy them right here, right now. Why? Because they're selling for 29k. They're pretty cheap right now. You go ahead and get, let's say, a Ted Williams card coming out. Everybody's going to want that Ted Williams, or let's say Ty Cobb. Everybody's going to want that Ty Cobb, but in specific, let's say Ted Williams, because he's a left fielder. I know we got Trammell in left field at a stage 2, which then again you have to take into consideration because a lot of people are not going to want to move him out of left field unless Ted Williams is an absolute monster in terms of attributes when it comes to hitting, because fielding wise, he's not going to be better than Trammell, and neither is he going to be better than him in speed. So you have to take those things into consideration. But because of the nostalgia and everybody loving Ted Williams' swing, he is going to be someone that is going to be hyped up. So, for example, if you wait until they announce someone like Ted Williams, let's say tomorrow, then the prices of these 3 bosses, they're going to start inflating little by little, just because people are going to be saying to themselves, okay, when the program drops on Friday, then everybody's going to be trying to buy these 3 bosses in order to earn those extra 75 program stars. So instead of costing 29k a pop, they might go up to 31, 32k a pop, and then by Friday they might be at 33, 34, 35k a pop. Plus, Once the program actually leaves and you can't earn any program stars for it anymore, it's a lot more difficult to obtain these cards. So in general, over time, their prices will inflate little by little, since everybody will end up either locking them in or selling it back to the community market, and there won't be oversaturation anymore. But those are all the things you want to consider. In general, my answer is no, unless you're a grinder and you 100% can be one of the first ones to complete it, or unless you like all three and want to have all three, then go for it, get all three. But besides that, I don't really think it's worth it. But hey, that's just my opinion. You do what you gotta do. And as always, if you did end up enjoying today's content, make sure you hit that like button, red subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias at Blademiss, same way it's spelled, on the YouTube channel username. There you can hit me up, talk to me on a more personal level if you want to, or even ask me questions. You can do it on Instagram and Twitter. And also click on the channel community tab. Make sure you interact with me there. That's where I do the no money spent polls and just ask you guys questions about videos, etc. Now with that, we will be ending today's video. So have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. Take care of yourself, take care of your family. Love you all. Thank you for the support, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.